Yeah, let's just go ahead and see what we get here. Hey! Nice! One of the... Yeah, finally got a new mascot to pop up. We have our, Mickey and Minnie in the Magical Quest mascot, with a couple of versions of Pete. Jisedai Begoma Battle Beyblade. Oh, time for more frickin' Beyblade spinning. Okay, this is different. And suddenly we're in Japanese. Did the translators just give up? This is interesting. Also amusing to me in that there is no music whatsoever. Also, it just gave up an error in Japanese. Oh, duh. We're in a Japanese game. Wow, how did I forget that already? Okay, let's see. Now, go ahead and start. Sure, I guess we are named Takao. Yes? Also yes? I don't really know what I agreed to there, but sure. I kinda completely forgot we were playing a Japanese game there for a minute. I just was thinking Beyblade English, I don't know why. Although the fact that the first 2 minutes of that was completely in English was a bit of a trick for me, but you know. Still find this whole entire series like beyond the point of ridiculousness. Like, it just seems like, you know, so many of those shonen action series take fairly mundane things and make them somewhat more epic. But most of them at least try to focus more on the characters and the stories with just the occasional action stuff. Whereas this kinda goes balls to the wall with the, you know, oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is another good example of one that went in that direction. Where it kind of went more in the focus of ridiculous and silly action. I was kind of thinking more of Hikaru no Go as my example I had in my head of a show that is slightly ridiculous shonen turning a rather mundane game into, oh my god, epic action. But that at least focused more on the story and the characters. It was more about the arc of the main character and, to a slightly lesser extent, the other characters he interacted with. It wasn't quite so much focus on the action itself of them playing the game of Go, whereas this focuses almost entirely on... let's go with the second option. This focuses almost entirely on battle tops, which is still just beyond ridiculous to me of, you know, all the physics-breaking nonsense. I kind of remember some of the stuff from the last Beyblade game that we played, so maybe some of that will come in useful here, but I think it's looking like it has a completely different system. Also, I think I basically said, it was one of those points of, do you want me to repeat all that? And when I said the second option, I basically said, no, I want to go talk to those people again and read their hints again. Sure. Don't know why I just chose the same one 3 times, but okay. What is this thing even called? Looks like it's called, Pachi Pachi Heavy. And I guess we're going at it with the exact same, thing. Oh, helps if I read the thing there. What? Yeah, okay. Well, at least I actually had a really good chance to win this time. Unlike the last Beyblade game we played. Say that 5 times fast, in which, you know, our first battle was nigh on unwinnable. Sort of have to mash the button, but not overly mash it with this. I apparently challenged him immediately to a rematch, even though it wasn't really, one of my... Like, I didn't instigate it myself, the game just forced me into it. At least we can skip through a lot of that stuff. And yeah, it really does seem to, primarily be how much you mash the B button is, a large factor in how well you will do in the battle itself. Crap. Always goes that, one little tiny bit too far there with that, which is not good. Okay, so let's try this first option. That's the rematch option. Okay, there we go. What? No, I just said no. Why are you... I don't want to fight you again. Leave me alone. I would like to go do other stuff. Although, given that this is a Beyblade game, I'm probably only going to find other Beyblade matches to take part in. Also, never really much watched the show, but, did they do a similar thing to Yu-Gi-Oh! Wherein, you know, they could just have a Beyblade match anywhere, like people just bring these, arena things around with them, or was it only in, specialized locations like this? Of course, I have no idea if anybody in the current viewing audience has any, you know, any more... Well, one person says that he thinks they would do it on the ground, so... Probably didn't use these specialized arenas everywhere in every match. So this guy seems like, you know, a guru type that we're probably not supposed to be able to beat right away, so let's, cheat our way into beating him right away. I like that. Only just now actually trying out the different buttons that we have. And B button switched it from attack to SLP. I think that's short for slip, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'd love to see in, oh, okay, I was like, is it trying to follow a character who isn't there? But, yeah, no, it's just, moving the camera. But yeah, I'd love to see in one of these type of games where they have this kind of, you know, match you're supposed to lose to, you know, the elder guru guy who is the master at the beginning of the game. If you could, you know, save state or cheat your way into beating him and just have the game be over right then and there. And, all that said, I think this has been far more than enough of this. Seems like, again, just like the previous Beyblade game, this, if you like Beyblade, this looks decent. The, oh hey, we did a party, okay. Unexpected. Yeah, if we had any idea of what the story was, it'd be better if we had any idea if this was, you know, part of the story of the show, or if this was a new story. That would probably enhance the enjoyment of playing this. If we had any idea where we were supposed to go, what we were supposed to do, that would be a good place to start. But, yeah, this has been, another Beyblade game, this one which had a really long title in Japanese. And, yeah. About all that can be said, let's just see where this, yeah. We just went off into this school, and I guess that's where we were headed. I actually stumbled into the right place to go, holy crap. Well, all that aside, I guess school is over already for the day. And we had our 30 seconds of lesson. Oh, wow. Okay, so, yeah, once again, this has been Beyblade with a really long Japanese title, which I already forget, and, yeah, that's, looks pretty interesting, and about all that can be said for this now.